Good morning, everybody. I hope everyone's good today. So yesterday's session, I really enjoyed it as the first one, but today we're going to progress things a little bit. I'm going to go over some of the warm-up skills, and then I'm going to add some freestyle skills, but I'm also going to test your speed just a little bit as well. So hopefully you've got a ball there at home. So get your ball. We're going to do some taps on the ball, side to sides. And like I say, we're going to add a few things to that. So just start as we did yesterday with the ball under your foot, just tapping on top of the ball like this. Let me get my camera sorted out. So sole of the foot, guys, nice and easy. Just start moving top of the ball. Use your hands, use your arms, get your body moving. Maybe start to move forward if you can, move backwards. Just go at quite a slow pace because I'm going to add some speed shortly. So nice and slow. Even if you just want to walk it out first thing in the morning, getting your body moving, it's completely fine. Now we're just going to go inside to inside. So start slow and then maybe get a tiny little bounce in there. I always, when I'm doing these kind of exercises, I just try and keep up on my toes, and it just keeps that ball moving. And if you do make a mistake, you can move off and bring it back. So always be on your toes, no matter how fast you're moving. And if you want a challenge, you can do a little Ronaldo behind if you want to. So I call it the Ronaldo chop. So basically you're going to take the ball behind, ball behind, ball behind. You don't have to do it, it's just if this is easy to you, it's just a nice little variation. So throw in there. All right, guys, we're going to go side to side now with the sole. So you're going to go nice and wide if you can. And then eventually, you're going to get up on your toes, like this. So moving the ball side to side. If you can keep your head up, then that's even better. But just keep that ball moving. You can move around the space. I'm just wary of going out of the camera shot for you, but you get what I mean. You can move forward, you can move to the side, you can move backwards. Don't worry about the speed, just keep that ball moving. Okay, guys, we're going to go into a little skill now on the ground. So we're going to move the ball in a triangle direction behind the standing leg. You've probably seen this move. It's quite a famous one. We're going to slow it down, and then I'm going to add some variations to it. So the move looks like this. You're going to go back, behind, and then forward again. So you're drawing a triangle behind this leg. So it's back, behind, forward, in front. So we're here. We're here, we're here, and we're here. So if you want to start walking it through, just getting used to it. But if you've done this move before, you might want to get a little skip in there. You might want to add a bit of speed to that. So I'm going to go a little bit faster. Again, keep on your toes, keep the ball moving. If you can keep your head up, that's even better. So back, behind, across. So as you look at the ball, like I said before, you're drawing a triangle behind the back foot. Okay, challenge for you, switch feet. So you're going to go to the other side. So for me, that's my left foot. So I'm going to start really slow. And I'm just going to build up my speed as I get more confident. Behind, behind. And then if you can go a little bit faster with your weaker foot. Okay guys, hold it there. So now we're going to put those two together, and this is what it looks like. So the ball is going to be on one side, but rather than make our touch straight back, what we're going to do is go straight into the other side. So you're going to go back, behind, and as soon as you stop it here, you're going to try and go behind on the other foot. So it's behind here and it's behind here. So start again, you're here and then you're here. And what we can do with a bit of practice is develop this kind of movement here where we go from one side to the other. But we'll build up to it because if you've not done it before, I know that can be challenging. So again, one side. You can even just hold it, go back the other side. Hold it, one side, hold it, other side, hold it. And then just start to build up the speed on there. Okay guys, hold it there. So a few skills to start with. We're going to pick up on those in a little bit, but I'm going to challenge you now. This is going to be a bit more of a fitness session compared to yesterday. I think fitness is really important no matter what you do. I think what I've concentrated on doing over the last 12 months without all these lockdowns is exercising every day. And I was actually in here a little bit earlier to do my own session, and I feel so much better for it. So we're going to get the heart pumping now, and we're only going to focus on 4 skills, but those 4 skills are going to have a number. So you're going to jog behind the ball, and if I say number 1, I want you to do 10 toe taps on top of the ball. So the ones we started with. If I say number 2, you're going to do 10 side to side. Remember the second one we did. If I say number 3, you're going to do 10 side to sides with the sole. And here's the new one. You'll have seen this skill though before. It's the step over. If I say number 4, you're going to do 10 step overs as fast as you can. So you step over. You can go to the inside if you want to, but what I would recommend is going to the outside. So you'll do 10 really fast step overs, or as fast as you can, and then you're going to jog back on the spot. So we're just going to go through it. So if I say 1, you're going to go 10 on top of the ball like this. And once you've done your 10, just maybe go behind the ball. You can dribble around or you can leave it. It's up to you. But the most important thing here, guys, is to keep on your toes throughout the whole thing. So you're on your toes. If I say number 2, see if you can guess it. It was the insides of the feet. So keeping the ball between the insides. When you get to 10, you're just going to stop it. Remember, keep on your toes behind the ball. Number 3, can you remember it? It was the side to sides with the sole. So you'll do 10 as fast as you can. And then back to the jogging position in the middle. And then number 4 was 10 step overs as fast as you can. Remember, always on your toes, okay? So let's get started, guys. On your toes. You're ready for it. You're ready for the game. You're ready for the session. So we'll go through the numbers, and then I'm going to mix it up to challenge you. So 1, keep moving. 2, just keep yourself moving. No matter what speed you're going at, keep yourself moving. Number 3. Number 4. And on your toes. Okay, let's go a bit more random with it now. So 2. Back on your toes. 4. Back on your toes. 1. Back on your toes. 1. Back on your toes. 4. Back on your toes. Keep yourself moving. Even if you're walking, it doesn't matter. 3. If you're struggling, just watch the screen. Hopefully I'll get it right. I should do, really, shouldn't I, as I'm coaching you? Okay, number 2. 1. 4. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep it moving, guys. Keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving. 3. Last few, and then we'll have a break. Don't worry, we're not going to do this for the whole session. Okay, 2. Keep it moving, keep it moving. Toes, remember, you can always jump from side to side. Just don't stop. 1. And last one. Get yourself ready for it. I want you to go all out on this one. This is the last one. Don't leave anything on the table. 4. Awesome, guys. Okay, hold it there. If you've got a drink, you can grab one. You might be completely fine. If you are, you've got good fitness. That was a good way to start the session. Now we're going to go into some skills. So we've already used the step over. We've already used the sole of the foot, both yesterday and today. Now I'm going to show you one really cool skill that you can use in a game. You can use it in a game of futsal, and it's pretty cool as a freestyle move because it can lead into a flick up trick. If you watched yesterday, we did a lot of ways to get the ball in the air. So I'll try and connect all these dots in this session here. So the skill we're going to do looks like this. We're going to drag it across, and then we're going to do a step over like that. But I'm going to break it down. So your first step with the sole is to bring the ball across and then let it go again. I'll show you from this angle. So you're going to go across and then bring it back again. So just remember that the ball doesn't go behind this time. It actually goes in front of the standing leg and then back. If you want to get used to that movement, you can sort of do this exercise like this, where you're almost moving side to side. But what you want to get used to is going across and then back. So try not to just go like that. Remember, this is a gameplay skill. So you want to really make the defender think you're going that way, because in shortly we're going to add this step over in. So let's just go over it. Maybe add a bit of speed if you're getting used to it. So you're across and then you're back. You're across and then you're back. A very famous player called Ronaldinho used to do this, and what he used to do was look the opposite direction, and that made the defender actually think he was going that way. So rather than just go like that, he would actually exaggerate the move using his eyes. So he would look that way, and then he would go that way. So maybe start to build, it's almost like acting. You got to make the defender believe you're going that way, and then you move it back this way. So cross, and then back. Don't need to do it super fast, just go slow to get used to it, and then back. So once we're used to this one, guys, we're going to add the step over in. So this can be confusing because the step over, you can go inside, or you can go outside. I always remember outside ones when I was learning it. It sounds a bit strange, but I always remembered outside to my ears. So if you're getting stuck with it, remember outside to your ears, because we are going to do the outside step over. So you're going to go here, and as soon as you've let it go, this foot, the opposite foot, is going to step out. So you're going to go across, you're going to let go, and then you're going to step to the outside. And then the ball is just going to keep rolling to if you're going to lead with your right foot, it's going to end up to your right. If you're going to go the other side with your left foot, it's going to end up to your left like this. So if you want to break it down even further, you can just go over that step over, the one we did when we did our 4 numbers. So you're going to step to the outside, let the ball go. But obviously we want to put it all together. So you're going to go across, back, step, and let the ball go. And you can push it into the space if you've got space, but if you're training at home, you might not have that much space, so you might want to keep it quite contained in this area. Focus on your control. So you're across, you're back, you step, and then you're here like this. So if you can do it, you can maybe take it up a notch. You can add a bit of speed in there. I quite like doing these skills maybe from another skill, like a side to side, and then I'll go into the skill. Or if you want to get fancy, you can maybe start to freestyle with it and put some of the drag backs in that we've done but focus on technique. Technique comes before speed. Practice it right first and the rest will take care of itself. So you're across and then you're stepping over like this. You're across and you're stepping over like this. Challenge for you now, if you've mastered that or you feel like you're on the way to mastering it, I'm going to add a freestyle skill at the end of it. And it's going to be one from yesterday. Well, there's two you can do. So the first one, if you remember, we just flipped it up like this, which you can do. Or I think this is perfect to do the switch scoop. So the switch scoop was the one where we popped it back to our own foot. So this is how it works if you wanted to put it together as a combo. It's difficult, so be very patient with it. So here, step, switch scoop, and then I obviously caught it, but you can go into your kick-ups, but catch it for now if you want to. So the way I did that was across, I stepped, and then just as the ball was getting away, I would grab it and flick it back like that. Quite tricky, so if you can't quite do it, just go back to the technique. Remember, speed will come later, get your technique right. So we come across, we step, whoop, and if you can add that little skill in there. So we come across and we step. And if you want to focus on just the dribble side of it, what you could do is, once you've done the move, you can maybe add a skill after it. So what you're starting to do now is maybe mix some of these dribbling skills. You're almost freestyling on the ground. So you can move the ball with the sole. Remember, we've done our side to sides here. Then you can maybe do one behind the back. Oh, scored myself a goal there. One behind the back. And then you can maybe go into this side step skill here. So just have fun with it, guys. Freestyle it out a bit. But remember, focus on the technique. Drag, step, across. Drag, step, across. Okay, while we're on the ground, I'm going to show you one more ground skill, which relates a little bit to this one. So this particular skill is taken from the triangle move that we did, like this. So we go back behind, but we're going to add a little dummy in there. Again, this is a Ronaldinho favourite. If you've not seen Ronaldinho play, check him out on YouTube. You'll be amazed. He used to do this all the time. So they bring the ball back, and then he would stop it, and then come there. So what he's done here is, or what I've done, and what you're going to do, is bring the ball, feint behind, and then push forward. So if you watch from behind, I come here, I go across, and then I go there. So it's a similar technique to what we did, you know, when we were bringing across, but it's just behind the body. So you can actually practice that from a step. So you can step ahead and then just get used to that. But it's really effective because you kind of telling the defender, come get the ball here. And as you bring it back, you're going to push and then away, like this. So back, across, stop, and away. And if you're super fancy and if you're really cool, you can actually put those two things together. So you could do something like this, where you go across, let it come into that other move. Challenge for you there. Remember, this is going to stay on YouTube, so you can maybe pause it, go back, practice it, watch it again, try and master it. And before you know it, it'll come very, very natural. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that session. Just a reminder, always focus on your consistency and your technique. I think my main point today was focus on the technique, and the speed will come as you practice. The subconscious mind is very clever. That's like the part of our mind that stores information. And when you're training, things get hard because you're not used to it. But when you're doing things like sleeping and resting, your body actually picks up on what you've learned that day. And that's what happens when you come to something the next day and it's a bit easier. So just be patient. Be patient with your football skills. Be patient with your freestyle. I remember when I was learning the around the world skill. I'll show you the around the world now. So the around the world skill is this. And now it's quite easy for me. But when I was learning it, it took me months to do. And I kept dropping the ball. I kept getting injured on my leg because I was forcing it too much. But once I relaxed a bit and sort of enjoyed the process of the training, I did improve a lot more. So just bear that in mind. You're probably a lot younger than me, so be patient. I started freestyle when I was 16, 17, and I was all right, but I couldn't do the things I can do today. So it's all about those positive habits. And remember, exercise every day, and you will definitely feel the benefits from it. So guys, thank you so much for joining me. I'll be back again tomorrow on the live feed at 7:30. If you're watching later on in the day, thanks for joining us. I'm going to check the comments as well on the video between today and tomorrow, because if there is any skills that you want to learn, you know, you might want to learn things like the rainbow flick, the around the world, balancing the back of the neck. I am going to cover those, but I really want to know what you guys want to learn. So let us know. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you tomorrow.